John Goodman and the adoption of his adult girlfriend. Goodman, you'll remember, is accused of killing 23-year-old Scott Wilson while driving drunk last year. Questions are being raised about the reasons he may have adopted Heather Hutchins and the impact this may have on his civil trial. News Channel 5's Alex Sands was the first to report the new details on News Channel 5 at noon. He's live in downtown West Palm Beach with more on what he's learned. Alex.
Questions are being raised, Jay. That adoption was made official back in October of last year, made public here in Palm Beach County just a few days ago. And so there are these questions that are surfacing in these last several hours. Why? The timing of this? What is behind this? A lot of people trying to get to the bottom of this, especially those who are closely watching this as this approaches that trial at the beginning of next month. That said, at the center of this is Heather Hutchins. She is John Goodman's girlfriend, his fortunes, and his two young children. That's a photo of them. They're taken in recent months. Earlier today, one of Goodman's attorneys said this entire thing was legal, that in his words, it was being done to preserve and grow the assets of the trust Goodman set in place for his children some 20 years ago. It is worth several $100 million. Should something happen to Goodman, his children get the vast majority of it, some 95% of it, his attorney says, but Hutchins would manage it. Here's the thing. As Goodman's legal daughter, Hutchins is entitled to upwards of a third of a trust assets, so she can have it right away. And so that's leading to those questions. Some wonder, is this being done now to shield him, preserve those assets ahead of next month's trials?
This grown man is adopting his girlfriend as his daughter. That's not something that you hear every day. It's very unusual. So, of course, all the questions are why. You don't want a lot of information to be coming out. You want the potential jury pool to sort of forget about any negative information that's come out about your client, so you could get people who are open-minded, who haven't prejudged this case.
And that, she says, is a real possibility with the information surfacing these past several days. Calls to Goodman's other attorneys have yet to be returned. Alex Sands, WPTV News Channel 5.